Scored by number 8, John Doyle. Well, welcome to Aveley TV, of course sponsored by Griffin Grays, and lucky to have a man of the match, Miles, with us. I suppose a great home debut for you as well.
I can't say anything apart from it. It was a really good game, really. I think it was. I'm a bit shocked myself, to be honest. It was a good game, really good couple goals, and yeah, really like it. It's a
good header at the beginning, but a great finish for the second one.
Yeah,
must be well proud of that one.
Probably the best I've ever seen.
So you come from where was you playing from before?
I was at Hertford Town
Football Club.
That's in the Southern Counties East League, and we're doing really well. And basically, I've just got told about this team. Told me that they were looking for a centre back, so come over and hope to kind of impact them really well.
Well, I think today, I was just saying outside, I thought the defence probably looked the strongest I've seen it all season today. I thought didn't think we looked in any trouble from, well, other than the third minute, I suppose. After the third minute, we didn't look in any trouble whatsoever. I thought we looked completely solid. And is it difficult to get to know sort of centre halves and the defence as well? I
think the only thing for me is I just make sure I know everyone's name at the start of the game. Other than that, just make sure I'm communicating with everyone. I think they're a great bunch of lads. They know what they're doing, especially Dan, who's right next to me. He's got a lot of experience. Woody's a great player, obviously he's captain, and Maltz is really great, fantastic. So
we always say, one of the players we always say is good to have a good goalie behind you as well in Reece.
Yeah, Reece is fantastic. You can tell that he's definitely got a bit about him. Great technique on the kicks, good couple of saves as well. So
you've got to be one of the top goal scorers in the club now, so look at the golden boot at the end of the season now.
I don't know.
Do defenders themselves though? Do you set yourself goal targets, or do you more worry about stopping the game?
I think I'm a defender first, and then whatever comes after that comes after that. But I think the main thing is to make sure the goals coming in rather than actually scoring. If I score on top, then yeah.
So it must be well played though. First time and get a man of the match as well.
Couldn't have asked for a better start. Yeah. Couldn't have asked for it. Fantastic.
Great stuff. We appreciate it. I know you want to get into the Champions League again, so thanks very much, Miles, and wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
All right, thanks,
mate. Well, welcome to Aveley TV. We're of course sponsored by Griffin Grays, and of course Ryan has joined us, and good result, I suppose, for tonight.
Great result. Really happy with the performance, but more importantly, just happy with the 3 points. Definitely.
We just spoke to Miles. Miles, fantastic debut for him as well for the club as well. 2 goals, especially the second one was a great shot.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know who scored it to start with, and I see him wheeling out for the celebration. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, 2 goals in his debut and man of the match, I believe. Did he get man of the match?
He did, yeah.
I think he didn't actually have an awful lot of defending to do, I didn't think. But yeah, obviously when you score 2 goals at centre half, then we're more than happy with that, without a doubt.
Because I think as well, the way we came out in the second half, I think that put us. how could we put it? Put some of that sort of thing to bed where we was getting a bit nervous in the second half as the game sort of went on. The first few games that we played, but we seemed to get stronger as the second half went on, and even went on to score a late third goal as well.
I think the main thing is now we're putting a bit of a squad together rather than just having a team, and we've got, you know, we can call on people to come on, and it only made us stronger. Obviously, Freddie Gard coming back from injury, and like we have been doing in games, we've just been shrivelling up, you know, from what I can sort of remember, and letting opposition come on to us, but second half thought we made some good substitutions and they only made us stronger, to be fair.
There was a couple missing. I see Alex was missing tonight. Is that because he gone back or is he still with
No,
us?
he's just away for the weekend. I think he booked, or away for the night. He booked it a long time ago, and obviously our game was a Friday, so but gave Dafter and Miles a chance, and they both done really well. So
yeah, I mean, we said to Miles when he came in, it's probably the strongest I think I've seen in defence so far this season. I think he just looked, other than the sort of the first 3 minutes, I mean, other than that, we just looked like we weren't going to consider goal all night, really.
Yeah, I think we were quite shaky first 10, if I'm honest, but we've thrown in 4 players there. We've got Woody back at left back, 2 new centre halves, and obviously Maltz who's in at right back. So they found their feet eventually, and they were very solid in the end.
I mean, some good stuff in there as well from George as well. I mean, a good goal from at the end. He's trying his luck from inside his own half at one stage and a couple of long shots. I mean, what was your thoughts with that when he's taking pot shots from that far out?
Well, we had words. We had words at half time. Don't worry about that. But I mean, that's the best game I think he's had for Aveley, because he can often go hide, I think, second half, and he really didn't tonight. And I think he really actually bossed the game, and he worked his socks off, in my opinion, as well. And he was getting back and putting a foot in, and I thought he was close to Miles for man of the match, actually.
And of course, I think as well the other two as well up front, I mean, Sauer and Alex. I mean, didn't get much joy up there, but they were working really hard. Most of them are up there as well.
Yeah, they're 2 very honest lads, and they listen. They really listen to me as a coach and George, and they do what we want. And they've also got quite a good friendship off the pitch, which I think really helps. And they want to sort of back each other up on the pitch and look out for each other when they've got the ball. So I think that's massive as well.
And tough decisions now, I suppose, for the boss as well for the next game. If Alex is back, then all of a sudden then you've got that decision: who do you leave out and who do you keep in? Yeah,
but that's all sort of part of having a good squad, I suppose. And it's up to the players now being more committed to make sure they're not missing training, not missing games, because they won't feature in the squad. We're getting such a competitive squad now that they need to be in it.
And Conor Witherspoon for me as well. He seemed to. I think I was doing a little bit of commentary on Pundit and sitting in there, talking down. I said on there, he looked like he covered almost every bit of plastic that was out there tonight, and just as people seemed to get past him, he was getting his long legs round there and getting that ball back every single time.
And that's exactly what he does, and that's why we want to sign him, one of our key signings, because we've had to play him at centre half, unfortunately, and he can play there, but you can see what he does in the midfield tonight. You don't get past him, and he just does it for 90 minutes. And he really come on second half, I thought. First half, not as good as his second half, but I thought he was fantastic in the second half.
I suppose now it's just a case of now putting one result and getting a second result and stringing a few more positive results together, where before we've had a couple of good ones and then dropped off and then we had to wait for another few. So I suppose now it's just trying to replicate that over the coming weeks, and of course over the busy Christmas period as well. Exactly
that. I mean, it's been nice to have, we've almost had like a week off. We had the friendly Tuesday, but a few boys had the week off. The fixtures have come thick and fast, and training sessions, and we're trying to get our head around it, and so are the boys. So it's been nice to settle everyone in this week, and I think that's got part to do with the result tonight. But yeah, consistency is key now, and we've got to get into a habit. I'm a big believer in habits, losing habits. I think we've been in one for a while. Hopefully we can just crack on now and get that second win.
It's Whittam Town next. Is it Whittam Town next? Away next Friday. Yeah. Yep. Also on back of the net as well.
Yeah, it is. So look forward to that.
So that'll be good.
And that'll be tough away at Whittam. That'll be really tough. So we'll go there prepared and hopefully get another 3 points. Yeah, and of course that'll be with the now engaged super fan in Jay's beard. Yeah, I heard that on the way up there. I wondered hopefully she'll let him out for the game. Listen, Mark, thanks very much for that, and we'll speak to you again. Thank you very much. Thanks, mate. Cheers. So, bye.